Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. So the Yellow Jackets offense comes on the field first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Second down.
Important second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled there by the defense.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down and hold up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
And the Yellow Jackets looking to keep this drive rolling. That's a designed quarterback keeper. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense is really threatening now.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the third down conversion.
The Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And tackled there by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Caught a quick shovel pass there. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Cornhuskers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Breaks loose at the 40. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. He reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. The Cornhuskers will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's got it already past the first down marker. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. And when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackle made after just a short gain.
The running back carry. Ball down at the 49. Second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. We'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Let's go!
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. The Yellow Jackets will have first and 10 here. We'll give it to the running back. Can he reach the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch downfield. That's good for a first down near the 40. The Cornhuskers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5. The offense won with the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's got some space. The 30. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They get him down, but that's a solid game. And the Yellow Jackets are in the red zone now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. It's third down for the offense. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's who the offense will take over. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Yellow Jackets will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. The Huskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him, he's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
They'll kick it away here. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And here's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle to the 35. Good enough for a first down.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Huskers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. We'll check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And some room to work now. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough for a first down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
The Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Will he score here? And he scores. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds a soft spot on the...
Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He's moving out of the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Can he get there on the ground? Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
love to see this with the lead late in the game, in the postseason. You got to trust your offensive line in your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a first down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking,
cannot escape, and down he goes. And the Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Third down coming up.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Looking to throw it on first down. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. Second down play coming up. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the ball is incomplete, and as the clock hits 0-0, that's it, game over. And of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.